The Osun State chapter of the People's Democratic Party has called for an investigation into what it described as suspicious and illegal letters issued from the office of the Chief Judge of the Federal High Court in connection with the ongoing local government crisis in Osun State. Speaking at a press conference held at PDP Party Secretariat in Briquette, Oshogbo, the party state chairman, Honorable Sunday BC, said the party was disturbed by two controversial letters dated August 21 and September 2, 2025, allegedly used to assign judicial duties outside the provisions of the law. BC explained that the first letter was signed by one Joshua Ibrahim Aji, a special assistant to the chief judge, while the second was signed by an unnamed individual on behalf of the head.
We have invited here today to address a very disturbing development in the handling of the local government crisis at the Federal High Court. On the 21st of August 2025, a letter was issued and signed by one Joshua Ibrahim Alji SP, who described himself as Special Assistant to the Honorable Chief Judge of the Federal High Court. In that letter, judicial functions were purportedly exercised, assigning a judicial duty to a judge of the court. This is a gross aberration. A special assistant is not a judicial officer, and judicial powers cannot be exercised either directly or by delegation through such aid. To make matters worse, another letter emerged dated 2nd September 2025. That one was not even signed by the so-called special assistant. It was signed by an unknown, unnamed individual on behalf of the special assistant. The letter purported to assign a case to a judge, something that can never lawfully be done by anyone other than a judicial officer. Even more suspicious, that letter was delivered to the Osun State Council on the 11th September 2025. More than a week after it was formally signed, we have every reason to suspect that that letter may have been backdated to achieve political ends. This suspicion is strong because when the case came up on September 8, 2025 in Abuja, neither the court nor the party to which it was addressed spoke about the letter. Gentlemen of the press, this is bizarre, unprecedented, and unacceptable. The law is very clear. The power to transfer a matter from one judge of the Federal High Court to another is provided for under the Federal High Court Act. Such transfer can only be sought through a formal application. Our position is clear. This matter must be returned to the regular Federal High Court in Oshogbo. Any application for transfer must be made openly before the regular presiding judge. That is the law. Anything else is illegality. Let us also state clearly that the Honorable Attorney General of the Federation is not innocent in this matter. The AGF has consistently disregarded the substantive judgment of the Federal High Court in suit number FHC OSCS 103/2022, delivered on 30th November 2022, which was affirmed by the Court of Appeal Employee Division in CA AK 270/2025, delivered on 13th June 2025. Instead of respecting this judgment, the AGF has been instigating manipulations against the people of Osun State and their duly elected PDP local government officers. The AGF's action keeps suggesting to reasonable members of the public that he has effectively turned the Federal High Court into an annex of his chambers. He has encouraged sacked APC chairman and councillor to embark on reckless judicial adventures, seeking on an elongation of a tenure they never act.
The party therefore urged the Chief Judge of the Federal High Court to immediately probe the circumstances under which the letters were issued, insisting on transparency, accountability, and respect for the rule of law.
We, the People's Democratic Party in Osun State, therefore call on the Honorable Chief Judge of the Federal Court to immediately probe these irregularities. He must investigate how and why persons purportedly working in his office who are non-judicial officers are signing letters that carry the force of judicial authority. We demand accountability, we demand transparency. Above all, we demand respect for the rule of law.
From Oshogbo, Tomilala, Sahel Heat TV.